Hey guys, what's going on? I know it's supposed to be Fitness Fridays, but I had such the morning trying to do my Fitness Fridays that I figured this story was worthy of replacing Fitness Fridays with. So what had happened was, last night I had gotten a call from my agents that I had booked some sort of fitness commercial for today, Friday. However, what they had said in the email was that it's also the 27th and 28th, and those were the dates I really looked at. So what I decided to do was, let them know that I was available for today also, but those 2 days were good. And I had to then go and teach boot camp. While I was in boot camp, my agents decided to call me twice and email me. However, the thing is, if I'm teaching boot camp, the rest of the world is dead to me. So, it wasn't until I got out of boot camp and got to check my email and voicemail that I had seen I missed these things and that they needed a confirmation in 15 minutes or else they were going to replace me. With that said, I then got another email from my agent with the call sheet. My name was in the call sheet, and he said, you should be fine anyways. I then text the main producer, this guy named Paul, at 12 o'clock at night, apologizing for the late text, but that I wanted to confirm myself and that I was confused as to what the call time was because it was a 9 a.m. and a 12 noon call time, and there was two different addresses. So I was like, can you please just let me know which one is which? That way I can get to you guys on time. So he texted me back an hour later at 1 a.m. saying it's the 9:30 a.m. call time and the specific address in New Jersey. Now, I live in New York City, and to get to New Jersey, you need either a car, a train, or a bus. Well, my Zipcar card wasn't working, and there's no trains going to the station I needed for some reason this weekend, so I had to take a bus to New Jersey, which, again, is fine. I am not too good to ride a bus. Whoop whoop. And while I, woke up, got myself to the bus, got my ticket, made sure everything was all set to go, I'm in line waiting to get on the bus. It's an 8:10 bus, so I get in at 9:18. I text Paul, good old Paul, that my bus gets in at 9:18, a little bit farther than where I need to be, so can someone please just pick me up in a car and, we'll be great to go. This is about 25 minutes before I get onto the autobus, and no response until 25 minutes later while I'm on the bus. About 5 minutes into the ride, I get a call from Paul, good old Paul, that, he goes, "Hi Barrett, how are you?" And I'm like, "I'm good, how are you?" And he's like, "So last night when I got your text, I was confused that it was you, and I thought it was another guy that we've actually replaced you with because we hadn't heard from you, so we're actually not going to be needing you." So I woke up at 7:30 after going to bed at 2 o'clock because I was doing work, which is about 5 hours of sleep, give or take, a little bit of time, to ride the subway to a bus stop, to get onto a bus to go into New Jersey, to ride 40 minutes into the first stop, which is not even where I needed to go, to then get off a bus, buy another ticket back to New York City, to literally just get off one bus, walk across onto another bus, and go back into New York City. And he's like, yeah, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry too, Paul. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Which then leads me, obviously, to writing my agents, a very stern email saying I would like to be compensated for my time because, Paul, you fucked up. My agents, you never responded to my questions about me definitely being confirmed. I'm not a diva. I am so easygoing, and I'd like to think that I made the best out of this day because I got back onto the bus into New York City and I said, "You know what, Barrett? There's a moral to the story. You really didn't want to do this job. It wasn't paying great, but you said you're a team player and you're going to do it. However, you should have listened to your gut, number one. Number two, it's done. It's over with. There's nothing to do but ride the bus back into New York City." So I decided I was going to go through my Instagram and remove myself from following people that made me feel less than good or just not positive or inspired, and I hope to only be those things to people when they follow me. So I did that, and I removed some people who have just been negative people in my life on Facebook, and it felt like a nice little cleansing of the social media, which I think we all need to do every now and then. And then I decided, no more playing on your phone. and I decided to write a new blog piece about why it is that we do what we do in terms of drinking, and that we like to get so fucked up as a culture. And it just felt good and positive, and then I ended up getting back to New York City at Port Authority, which is a solid 40-minute walk from where I live, or like a 10-minute subway ride. And I said, you know, Barrett, it's beautiful in New York City. You've been gone for a while. You're going to be working this holiday weekend. Why don't you just walk home? Walk the 50 blocks and 6 avenues home. So I did. And on my walk, I listened to music, and I was like, I haven't talked to my mom in a while. So I gave Mom a call, talked to Mom for a solid amount of time. And then I got to my little neighborhood called Nolita, and I was like, I've never eaten at this great little place that my roommates are always talking about. Gotten coffee from there, but why don't you take yourself to breakfast? So I went to breakfast by myself at this great little place called Two Hands. It's an Australian joint, literally behind where I live in New York City, and just chilled by myself. And I said, no playing on your phone. You have to just be present in the restaurant, look around, enjoy the atmosphere. And so I did. And then I was like, well, one exception. My roommate is probably home, and I haven't seen him in literally 10 days. So I texted my roommate, Blake. What up, Blake? Seeing if he wanted to have breakfast, but he was busy because he's leaving for the weekend to go to Fire Island. So he couldn't come and meet me, but I said, you know what, this is great. So you want to get home? I said I was going to take myself to breakfast, and I did. And the moral of this silly, ridiculous story is that life is going to throw us obstacles. It's going to get ridiculous, and we're going to be frustrated and annoyed and really want to just punch someone in the face. But if you can just stop and take a deep breath and go, Paul messed up, my agent's messed up, and I maybe messed up a little bit, then it's fine. And you can adjust yourself and go, it's going to be a great day anyways. There's other things happening, and I'm going to not let this set me back. So that's it. That's my Friday, I guess, naked confession, and not Fitness Fridays. Sorry, guys. But it was just one of those stories I wanted to vent about, talk about, and share with you. I hope you guys have a beautiful holiday weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend. I will be working, so if you want to come to Barry's Boot Camp in New York City, I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so look me up on the schedule, and hopefully I'll get to see some of you there. If not, have a great time doing whatever it is you're doing with your friends. Remember that just because it's the holidays does not mean you should give up the hard work you've been putting in and just be a mess. Yes, have fun. Yes, go a little bit crazy, but honor yourself. Be healthy, and just be present in the moment. If you haven't already subscribed, then please click that little button right up there. It lets you know when a new video is up and ready to go. If you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. Thumbs up, show that you care. You want to see more videos like this. And last but not least, if you have a question, a comment, or just anything else you want to talk about, please feel free to leave it below or in the comments section at Twitter, writing at Barrett Pall, #AskBarrett. Much love, over and out. Bye, guys.